Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where I talk for a moment about something I was thinking of doing on the channel. So, this is in response to a number of suggestions from various commenters asking for a quote unquote best runs playlist. It's interesting. What I normally do for runs like this that I think are particularly emblematic of what's good about my content, what I normally do is I add caps lock to the title of the video so that you can find them more easily. So if you ever see me put a video out where I've got caps lock in part or in full on a title, it usually means I think this run is impressive for some reason. This could be a very rare line that is particularly interesting that I think is really educational. It could be just a really, really well played run where I have pulled victory out of the jaws of defeat. It could be a run where I literally lost, even. Although, probably not. More likely, I'm going to only put it on runs where I win. I think losing is still very interesting if it happens, but it's going to be something meaningful, and I'm going to try to explain that in the formative parts of the run where appropriate. So, okay, now people have asked for a secondary playlist to kind of collect all of these, and I was thinking about it because at first I didn't think you could do that. I thought the videos could only be in one playlist, but I'm pretty sure that's not true. I did some testing and I think I can add them to multiple playlists. So I'm interested in asking, what do you all want? Just leave a comment what your thoughts are there if you think that would be useful, if you think that clutters it. I mean, it is an extra playlist on the channel, and on the one hand, those are good for organization, but on the other hand, I need to organize the main channel page so that it's actually easy to find that stuff, because the more you make, the harder it is to find any one particular thing. And I'm just curious if people find that valuable or if my current approach is good enough. If it's just a couple people who think another playlist is good and then they would prefer that I just kind of keep the channel better organized otherwise, that's fair. That's fair take. I think in that case, maybe I skip the extra playlist. But if there's a lot of favor for this, then well, maybe I add that in and see how it goes. So anyway, that is the discussion topic for the day. I don't have much else to report for you. We're just playing some regular old Monster Train, nothing fancy here, and pushing forward. So let's see. I'm currently on a 75 win streak. That's right. We had an absolutely disgusting Windleton run where he didn't even matter. The best kind, honestly. We had Sketches of Salvation, a Lodestone Totem infused on Ring 4 into our Nameless Siren, and basically I just played three of those behind a Shark with, the best incant clan combo possible, right? It's Windleton with Root Seeds, plus I had Stygian. So we were just sending it on spells. Yeah, that had teeth. It was a really good run. We cut through everything with ease. I think we pre-relentless patient, and he was even the scariest part of the run. I think I was just so concerned about it. It didn't matter because he was both sapped and also killed before relentless had even started. So pretty decent, all things considered. It does move us forward to Soul Guard. With any luck, maybe we get an Exile Awoken start here as well. That'd be pretty cool. Can't count on it though. Yeah, I think Soul Guard's fine. I think I say this every time I play him. I like playing him a lot. He's my favorite champion, still now and forever, but at least until there's some change that forces me to rethink it regardless. But at a minimum, he's really good. I just enjoy the solidity of Titan Channel, and playing a Frostbite line that actually works is fun, so I like Cold Channel as well. It only gets really sticky when you toss in a secondary clan that doesn't support it very well, like Umbra. You have to do weird stuff like put lifesteal on Soul Guard. And it's a moment where you're really punished by the interaction of Damage Shield, right? Because then something like Prismal Dust might have been really good. But anyway, I suppose it's neither here nor there. So, yeah, alright. I don't have much else to report. So, yeah, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're getting close to 1,000. We're only, as of my recording this, 16 people off. That is one good video away from pulling it off, which is awesome. So we'll see. If I make a comment, I don't want to do anything prematurely, but like I said before, when I've talked about this in the past, I will work on a Discord server for the community once we reach 1K and start putting up like YouTube notifications and things like that. Because at that point, I feel like there's a critical enough mass that maybe there would actually be some folks who would join such a channel. At fewer than 1,000 people, I was thinking that would be, I don't know, it feels so too premature. So I'll put that together as sort of like a quote-unquote celebration. And of course I'll comment on it as well, because it's a big deal for me. Even having 900 and something people feels unreal, right? I didn't expect to have that, just watching me play Monster Train mostly. So anyway, we'll get moving on this run. So yeah, that's still kind of a cool thing to think about. But yeah, let's dig in. All right, let's go. Oof, I looked a little late there to make sure I was recording. I was like, oh no, and then, oh yeah, I was actually fine. Of course I'm recording. I checked this already. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a decent one. I have not been recording as much in the past couple days. I've been working on another project. I think I mentioned I was going to DM a campaign. So a D&D. So I've been really feeling the inspiration for it. So I have been spending a lot of time working on that. The one of the nice things though is that, well, with my recording approach, I can just simply skip days, which is a great feeling. I like being able to do that. So it's good that I've done this, I think. Anyway, I haven't recorded for a couple days, TLDW. So we're going to be getting in and hopefully getting 2 episodes today. That would be the ideal, I think. And then, yeah, see how things look afterwards. Maybe I'll keep recording. 3 or 4 in a day is also possible. So anyway, today we are Exile Stygian with a default Hellhorned. This almost looked bad, but then we have torches. We have Raged Talos, Spell Shield Fell, and Chase Seraph with Offering Token, Fledgling Imp, Crystalline Seeds. This start is nuts. This start has 2 good incants, which I appreciate. It has torches, which I appreciate for incanting, and Fledgling Imp is immediate offensive direction. As long as I see an Endless, this is clutch. So I'm feeling good. This is a great start. It's not the best start, but it is a great start. Okay. Let me look ahead and see what we're dealing with. We have both banner types. We're seeing a Hellhorn banner on ring 2 with the Steel Shop. There's another Hellhorn banner with a Steel Shop on ring 3. Temple on 2, Horde on 3. Okay. Now, what this does tell me is if I see Titan Channel, you reasonably do something like Titan Channel, Endless Self-Infused Imp or something, and something that does damage in the back. Right, just something that does damage in the back. It could be a Nameless Siren. It could be anything that has built-in multi-strike, like Horned Warrior. It could be virtually anything in this Hellhorn banner if I also see multi-strike in that shop. So that's useful. A lot of options. We have a removal dupe on 4 with a Stygian banner. It's a good opportunity, actually, to see Titan Sentry. With the infused Imp line, you're going to want Endless to go into the Imp first. And that does mean that Shark is somewhat of a tricky setup because you have to see Endless twice, which is never guaranteed. Even seeing it once is not guaranteed. Banking on it twice is tough. Let's see, otherwise Temple on 4 is useful. Temple on 6, 7 as well. 7 is the last Temple we have. Dupe is on 6 and 8, nothing fancy there. Steel Shop's on 6, 7. Let's see, 6, 7, no 4, 5, actually. We do get got here. I keep talking about this, and sometimes it doesn't happen, but today it does. If you see double Steel Shops here on 2 and 3, there is a stark possibility that you miss on 4 and 5, right? That is what I mean when I say get got, anyway. Yeah, alright, let's go ahead. I think we have enough information here. Railhammer in my start, even with no armor, I'm going to click this. This is Incant Armor 2's time to shine. This is Guardian Stone's time to shine, so that's good. Titan Channel, I'm not clicking Dire Channel here. You can't make me. Very, very powerful start. Powerful enough that I feel like I can take this relic. Let's see, Cheater's Hand, Hammered Chestplates, or Sinner's Salve. We have no forced curse lines. Sinner's Salve on floor 1 is actually pretty good. You have a lot of things that you can get value out of this with. Hammer chestplates is fine. I'd like to be able to torch my imps, so I don't love it. Cheater's Hand is probably it. Maybe. Maybe. It's a good card. Is it the card I want? I mean, it's a card. It's a relic. You know what I mean. I think you could reasonably take Sinner Salve here, too. It does help into Purifiers, which are potentially very scary for this. I mean, it's really early to say. It's 7 floors away, but it could be potentially scary. And it might matter into Absolvers on 4. Maybe even Chains on 1. I mean, we destroy Chains. I don't care. I have Titan Channel. I'm going to take Cheater's Hand because it feels more useful. This might suck if I see something like Winged Steel later, but even at that stage, I think this is okay. In the worst case, Cheater's Hand is +1 draw on turn 1. Cool, yeah, we deal with this. Take the unit trial here. I might get an upgraded crazy thing here, but I can always put Rage onto a Train Steward to clear it in the back. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. So, let's see. Right. I should kick back a torch. I mean, like, yeah, Offering Token actually kind of defeats the purpose of Cheater's Hand a little bit, but you can choose when to play it, right? Is the thing. So I'm not really concerned about that. Like, I can Offering Token here, and oh no, but I just simply discard the torch, it's okay. I could put them online. No reason to, I don't think. There was a consideration for putting Crystallite Seeds back and then saving it for the next turn. I don't think it matters. I'm pretty confident we are extremely strong here, so it's okay. Here we're going to save the Fledgling Imp. I'm going to ping the money. I'm going to, of course, play 1 Foregone Power upstairs. Because there is a universe, right, where you don't draw a spell. It could be Deadweight's, Fledgling Imps, Train Steward. So we need to turn on Soul Guard. And then after that, I need to do, let's see, 5 damage to the front unit here. True. Yeah, like, look at this. Look at this. This is it right here, right? I actually take a huge leak because of this. We play 1 Fledgling Imp. Yeah, interesting. I kind of anticipated that potentially. 1 spell off. I could have maybe stopped this if I had put the Frostbite up here instead of downstairs. I guess I assumed I wouldn't get absolutely screwed in the draw order, but it's not a huge deal, I don't think. Like, oh no, I take 4. Like, it's not ideal. Absolutely not. But it's what we're working with here, so... Man, I really messed that one up too, didn't I? I shouldn't have played the Imp first. Dang, I should have played the Imp after hatching Soul Guard. Dang. Alright, that one definitely cost me, actually, 5. I was looking at this, like, why in the world am I not doing this? I could have also saved this by putting the Imp behind the Train Steward. I did not play this combat well. Well, fair enough. It is, well, it's my fault. I take another 5 that I did not need to take there. I mean, we obviously win the combat, so this is not a concern at all, but it is a real mistake to take that much damage here. This is 14 that I should not have taken. Yeah. So 5 of that was guaranteed, I'm pretty sure. 4... I took 9 damage here because I played poorly. I'm going to grab Flash Freeze. A better ping is valuable to me. And Fortify is an excellent incant. And we ever just take a Sweeper here? Sweeper plus Rage Imp. Good. Probably. In which case I'm going to grab Colcalia because it has 5 more life. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm really kind of annoyed about that. I took 9 damage there I didn't need to. Yeah. Let's go to the left. Steel shot for sure. Show me something decent. Quick is decent. I like that. Hellhorned banner. Horned warrior. Demon fiend. Demon fiend's infusion is surprisingly good here. I only ever need the one thing behind Soul Guard. The big downside, though, is this does mean that rage becomes a problem and I have to take... What is it? Space? Is that bad? Probably. I don't really want to take space if I don't have to. It's a pretty decent infusion, though. It's a... No, I don't think so. I'm going to skip that. There are better infusions. Steelworker, for instance. We take the quick when we're shown it. Good. I'm going to skip out on anything else here. You could take an infusion here. If I had seen Endless on the Imp, maybe, but not yet. We move on. Okay, play a little smarter here. Mark of Invasion should be free. I do have a quick sweeper that deals more than 0 damage. Let's see. I can simply discard the Train Steward here. Soul Guard up top. Cold Kalia. I do need to bring our dude online, but I also need to stop the spikes, huh? So we're going to work on both of these at the same time. Good. Good. I will take the offering token, just discard the Train Steward. Send one downstairs. I will put armor into Cold Kalia. That's good. I'm going to flash freeze the 9-2 here, and I'm going to get Soul Guard online because I think it is correct to do so. We're going to save Fledgling Imp for the moment. I'm going to Crystalline Seeds middle here. Do not play Offering Token. There's no reason to. True. The Train Steward back. I will put in Fledgling Imp here. I'm going to start pinging downstairs. Seems okay. We're going to easily beat this boss. Not super concerned about that. I'm going to save Fledgling Imp. Train Steward, Torch, Foregone Power. Just the Foregone Powers alone are going to do a fair amount of damage. We are fine. Cool. No worries. Getting Endless on the Imp is going to matter. Crystallis is a really good spell. Yeah, it kills a heavy in front. Yep, we click that. Good one. Pick up. Another Fortify? Tempting. Genuinely. Event is not as impressive. Hornbreak, I already have the Flash Freeze. I will take another Fortify. This is good for density of my incants. I'm going to go look at the Steel Shop. I'd like to see if I can get the value now, if possible. Multi-Strike. Very good. It means I'm only looking for a defensive infusion at this point. So let's look in the banner. Defensive infusion. Defensive infusion. Alpha Fiend Sweeper is an option. What you need to understand, Alpha Fiend Sweeper is slower than just play the Imp. My main consternation here is multi-strike is really good, but if I take this multi-strike and re-roll, I cannot afford... Right, think about this. You cannot afford an Endless. Not having an Endless in my Imp is potentially more concerning than... Right, I need more Rage is the problem. I don't have enough damage. I have exactly 20 damage on my unit, so it having multi-strike is only so good. Now, this won't matter right away. Unfortunately, I did pick Cold Kalia, who actually does non-zero damage thanks to Frostbite, but I am a bit concerned by that. Now, alternatively, I have Railhammer. There is the universe. There is the universe where I maybe should have grabbed Horned Warrior, done that infusion, and then looked for Incant Armor 2. That's also a possibility. Would have saved me some money. It's risky, though. I don't think that is a correct choice. It's too risky early game. Anything that sweeps, anything with spikes is bad. And if I miss Incant Armor 2, I lose. So we're shown the Demon Fiend again is why I'm hovering here. Just remember, if I lose this run by 9 damage, you know why that is. This is the same problem that happens when I play this dang game in the morning and not in the evening. I'm just waking up, and it's tough. It's tough. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing, and then like my brain has not turned on yet, which suddenly means that I am making those kinds of mistakes. Okay, what I would love to see here is any of the armor infusions. I'm gonna hold out still. I'm going to take the Horde. Ooh, this is tough. Concussive Coals, Cleansing Water, or Lightstone Casing. I'm going to tell you straight, I don't think it's Lightstone Casing. Nothing I want to do that to in this run. Cleansing Water's okay, I suppose. It's fine. Right? I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's probably better than Concussive Coals. This Concussive Coals, at best, is maybe one curse stopped in the whole run or something like that. Otherwise, it does nothing. We're going to take Cleansing Water, I suppose. Those are a little unfortunate. I'm going to grab this Multi-Strike because it's here. Because it's here. I think this matters. I'm going to take the Concealed Caverns here. Huh. A lot of money if I take Petty Theft on this run, I believe. I should be able to get value out of it. Alternatively, Heaven's Gold is pretty good. It handles the heavies better, which I am potentially concerned about if I miss Endless eventually. I'm going to take the Heaven's Gold. I think this is a better pick overall. Yeah, I was kind of actually hoping for a burst of money there. Should I save my cash? The removal dupe here is actually not that great. I'm genuinely probably just going to dupe a regular old imp, just for the mid-game. Yeah, I think so, right? There's just nothing else I would rather do. No Endless... I mean, we've seen all the upgrades for our Coltcalia, which is really strong, but she's not a good unit on her own. She needs the Rage for this line to work. So let's move on. I don't know. On the one hand, I should feel strong, but not having rerolled either of those shops because I lack the cash to do so is not optimal. This is a great argument for why I so strongly support early game money. Adding another 100 gold to any of these is enormous. Now, if she gets punched for 13, she doesn't die. I don't have to play this imp. I'd like to save the imp for Relentless if humanly possible. So we're gonna do Soul Guard, Coltcalia. I'm gonna play Foregone Power because it might hit Train Steward. It doesn't, sadly. It's okay. She takes 13, not a big deal. She lives. It's okay. Save Fledgling Imp. I can't self-ping her, but I'm not really worried about it. I don't believe. I have to... You have to double ping this big man to make sure he gets hit, and then we can actually survive the next floor. It's a little unfortunate. See, I do have these Fortifies, though. These Fortifies are big value. I could turn Soul Guard online. I should do it. I do not play Offering Token because I'd like the imp to stay in my pile. And I don't need the incants for anything here. This is a pretty decent turn for it, but I can still wait, right? You just do the Fledgling Imp back. We do Fortify in front, Crystalline Seeds, Flash Freeze the boss, play the Train Steward, and it honestly just shoot. Yeah, we're okay here. I think we're leaking this next dude here, unless I double Fledgling Imp. We have, what, 28 Frostbite and Talos? Okay, so we're going to be alright. So I'm going to then do dead weights. We do Fledgling Imp, Torch, Fledgling Imp, which kills both of the Disciples. I'm going to take this moment to value my Ember slightly and my HP slightly. Sure. Cool, so we get through that, we don't take anything else. That's me going, hey, I lost 9 health, I didn't need to. Feels bad. Let's solve it somehow. Cool. Alright, yeah, we're going to be okay for this combat. We have enough Frostbite on her and enough turns that I'm not concerned about it. We will Crystallis away the tank so I can get Foregone powers into her. Pretty good. Yeah, we're alright. Here, yeah, like this is fine. I mean, it looks not actually as pretty as you would like, but it's okay. Alright, I mean, 36 damage taken. Yeah, it's fine. It's enough Frostbite to get through this, right, is kind of the most important thing, but it's not that strong. It's unfortunate because our 2 hordes so far have been fairly weak. Yeah, just fairly weak. I'm going to take Dark Deal. This is a great card here. I have the Fortifies to offset it. I'm looking for a defensive infusion. It is direct damage. Dark Deal's great here. Yeah, I'm clicking that. These other cards are also good. Spike is fine, Excess for Ember, and Ancient Synergy is just kill enemy, but it is always Dark Deal there. Here's an interesting dilemma. Steelworker is incredible. I think I have to click it, but consider the Branded Warrior universe. The Branded Warrior universe is bad because Soulguard is not turned online on turn 1. We don't click it, but it is really good in general, right? Because he just, then it is the source of rage when it kills anything. The age-old sweeper plus rage good. We take Steelworker here. We have Railhammer and I need survivability infusion, so that's huge. And because I didn't take Demon Fiend, I can just skip space on this run, which I appreciate. Ember's decent. Nothing's too expensive yet, so I just take Draw right now. And I go to the right. I'm pretty sure I dupe Dark Deal here, actually. We're kicking out 2 Train Stewards. I think this run has now formed in a way that makes sense. I'm still annoyed at my 9 damage pickup, but it's fine. Nameless Siren also would have been fine, but not defensively. I don't think we need these. We skip them. It's fine. I am going to dupe Dark Deal. Almost. Yeah, definite. 100%. Dark Deal is the best card they could have shown me in that clan pack. Oh, buddy. Don't even need to do anything. I didn't look at the temple. It doesn't matter. Like, I wouldn't spell chain it, right? I don't want to make it cost more, and I don't want to hit my own unit more. I just want Dark Deal. Just that card. There's no value from a -2 at this point. I will do the Steelworker Infusion. This is extremely good. Now and forever. And we upgrade Titan Channel. And I think we move on. There's a serious consideration, by the way, for not taking Titan Channel to rank 3 on this run. Because I have so much survivability coming in from the back line, I don't necessarily need 200 stats. Turning online may be better. The Dark Deal gives me some confidence into this armor emblem here. So we'll move on and take that. Turn 1 Dark Deal might mean I can play bottom floor potentially. Concerning. Nothing got upgraded on this floor, which means that something gets upgraded next floor, which might be the heavy. If it's the heavy, we're a little concerned. I think we're okay. It's a good turn. I too have remember I have a second Dark Deal that I grabbed. So let's do bottom floor here. We do the Fortify. I do the Dark Deal. Excellent. We're just going to do as many incants as the game will let us, which is solid. Yeah, this is what we expected, right? This was the, oh no, the upgraded Clipped Guardian, right? That's what I was anticipating would be the struggle. Now, fortunately, I can do Fledgling Imp. I can't. An offering token here, out that. There's never a world I hatch on this turn. And unfortunately, I also lose the stupid Collector. We're always Fledgling Imp here. I think we have to work on bottom floor. We killed the Clip Defender, but we missed the Collector. It's a shame. That's 17 Frostbite? That thing scares me. That thing scares me. I am going to, I think, open up Soul Guard first. Here's the question. You ever crystalline? I think I do crystalline seeds and foregone power middle. I mean, if I do that, I'm kind of giving up on... All right, I'm going to crystalline seeds bottom floor, actually. And then we double torch. Then I'm going to Fledgling Imp. Then I'm going to do the Frostbite middle here. I'm going to take some hits from that man, I think. Unfortunately. Ooh, hold. Crystallis is huge. I take one hit now from him. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. One hit for 12. Okay. Alright. Take the armor. Nothing else matters. We're okay into this now. Yeah, Dark Deal helps a ton. Then you just Frostbite up. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so Dark Deal is a big helper here. If I can reduce my deck down to more Dark Deals, we're good. Taking that 12, unfortunate, but it is acceptable. We have Urchin Spines, Glacial Seal, Guardian's Amulet. None of these, no thank you. I'll click Inferno. I could click Inflame. I think I instead click Inferno. Maybe? Yeah, I mean, the Merchant of Trinkets possibly is good, right? The Vortex. Tiresome Climb is also fine. We're going to be okay on survivability. These are all... Two of these are really good cards. One of these is Inflame. I don't think I'm so desperate for Rage that I have to go to Inflame here. It doesn't provide enough that I care enough, and otherwise it's basically a 2-cost Fortify, which is horrifying. Tiresome Climb is good. Inferno is very good. I could go to a magic shop here. Grab the cash. Grab the caverns. I do have an overflow possibility. The Merchant of Trinkets could be a few things. Any of the Rage Relics. Any of the Incant Relic. There's only one of them. But you know what I mean. That would turn Soul Guard online very fast, which I like. Any Imp Relic, potentially good. There's a lot of stuff there. And when I mean a lot of stuff, I mean a lot of stuff. I do need to re-roll this Steel Shop, though. So I should walk out of this floor with around 150 at least. I mean, Inferno is really good in this run in general. And I don't care about Slay triggers, so I think I click Inferno here. It's good for a -2 if they show it to me at this point, so... The Divine Artifact. I'm gonna take Divine Winged Indulgence. Yeah, I don't need this 25 gold, and the opportunity cost that this gives me some successful holdout into the next floor is good. Now, -1/-1 Inferno. Good. Maybe they show me holdover on Dark Deal. Good. I get value out of that floor. Maybe an overflow on the caverns. Okay. Trinket shop. Okay, maybe a lot of Imp Relics. Maybe a lot of other things. I probably spend a lot of cash. Removals are also just good, and I get HP. Okay, you make a convincing argument. Is this the only magic shop I see on this run, based on my alignment? We're definitely going to the Steel Shop next. I don't need this dupe. And the Caverns is fine. I get some life next floor. Okay. Steel Shop on 7 has removals and the Steel Shop. Good. And then 8, I think, is kind of a wash based on what I'm looking for. So, taking the magic shop now is good, I think. I mean, obviously the trinket shop is also good, right? You're going to re-roll that. You see 6 trinkets. There are so many good hits here. It's tough. The magic shop is the surefire value because I get a 1-cost Inferno out of it, which I am comfortable duping on ring 8 if I go that line, if I go to the magic shop. Right? And I could see a holdover, which is good. I could also see a double stack. Double stack -1 Dark Deal, I think I'm also fine with. Just get 14 Rage, big number. Good. I think I would do that. That's 2 out of 4 hits that are pretty decent. I think I'm going to go left because the guaranteed value of this magic shop is too alluring to me. Yeah. You could argue very strongly for that trinket shop. I think it's fine. I mean, holdover Dark Deal is a winning pickup here. Yes. -1/-1 Inferno, a 20 in Consume on a Torch. Good. Reroll it. Yeah, I mean, -1/-1 Inferno. Good. 20 in Consume on a Torch. And I don't need the Permafrost. Look in the caverns. Oh, Heartstone is good. Heartstone's good. HP into my Cold Kalia. That's strong. Now, alternatively, Petrified Heart is fine as well. I can't shoot my imp. Eventually, it won't matter. That's true. I also have the holdover Dark Deal, so I don't care that much. I might seriously just take the +25 into Cold Kalia. She's the one who needs the life more than anyone else. Soulguard's going to be fine. Yeah, I think this is actually good. Just put the +25 in her. I like that a lot. Cool. It's also less damage taken to the Pyre, which I think is worthwhile to consider. And I'm going to infuse the Imp, assuming I see anything endless in the next 2 floors, which is good. That's 25 to 80. And then I will be able to take something. If I miss endless, I can still just take everything from these temples and we're okay. True. I would like to walk into this next floor with at least a 150 gold. I can buy 1 removal then. Because the only thing that I care about from that shop is endless. Yeah, okay. So we buy 1 removal into a train steward here just to power us up a little bit. And we move on. I could take this cash as a safety net. The cash now is better than the cash later. Yeah. Cool. And I don't need to spend it right now. Yeah, Crystal Cloak, it doesn't change anything going from 55 to 65 with her. And Mark of Invasion is free money. Good. Glad to see that one. There were a lot of other choices that could have been scary. This is not one of them, right? You just do what? Soul Guard, and then Cold Kalia does hit hard enough to kill some sycophants. We do ping, ping. We just take the incants where we can get them. It's fine. Let's see. Deadweight gone. I'm taking the cash here. I am playing Dark Deal. I'm going to offering token out the deadweight. Let's see. I should prioritize. Ooh, that's a spooky mid-floor, huh? Bottom floor, actually. I'm going to work on bottom floor. I really think this is correct. It kills the front line, which means the Soul Guard, if he gets to attack, is going to be able to do more work. But we see Inferno, so really what was I talking about? You just Inferno the hell out of this floor. Okay, well, fair enough. Fair enough, friend. I mean, here comes Soul Guard. Alright, we're good. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's see. Deadweight, offering token away an imp. I can freely take this Dark Deal. No questions asked. I'm going to save the imps at this stage. Doesn't really matter who I frostbite. They all die. I'm saving my imps. And you may ask, why the heck are you saving your imps? The answer is simply that I would rather use them for relentless turns, right? None of these cards matter. Now cards suddenly matter. Save Fledgling Imp. We Dark Deal up top. We Inferno the boss's floor. And I dunk Foregone Power. Don't play the Offering Monument. We're strong enough up top to do the damage that wins. Save the Fledgling Imp. Dark Deal. Fortify. This is very much a Railhammer Steelworker infusion survival into Crystal Cloak, which is going to be plenty. Like, look at this. It's going to be enough. Yeah, he takes a big chunk, but it's fine. You just play the Fledgling Imp to grab 1 round. We Dark Deal. We Flash Freeze the boss. We play more armor. We're okay. Yeah, we're good. Like, it's a lot of free turns of attacks, but he still has 69 life, and our Cold Kalia had a ton of life too, so we were just chilling. Ancient Synergy is another really good spell, and probably the next best hit for a -1/-1 in this run. Yeah, sure. Grab that when it's available. Inflame is... See, the problem is Inflame is now too expensive for me to ever consider. Not that I would have taken it anyway because I have the Dark Deal, but, you know, we move on. Take my 10 gold and leave. Go to the steel shop. If we see Endless, I'm very confident in this run. Okay, I'm very confident in this run. Not even having to reroll that. Alright, we're good. I do the infusion now of Fledgling Imp into Fledgling Imp. Cool. As I verify to make sure that's the correct one. You could also Spell Chain Dark Deal, which is 2 incants. This is not as good as you'd like. Double stack is technically better because you're getting 2 damage pings out of this Dark Deal. The only value this Dark Deal has with Spell Chain is the double ping, the double incant rather. Is that good enough? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what's better though? This is definitely a melee weakness angle. You could go Sapstone here, but we have Steelworker Infusion. We're gonna do fine. This is unreal. This is upgraded unit. It is a Sunderstone in the Cold Kalia angle. Look at that quad upgraded unit. She is a tank. Yeah, that's really good. This helps on the earlier turns. This is so strong. You could go with a Sapstone angle here too, but I am reasonably confident that Cold Kalia is better in this particular case, because we have the Rage line. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, that is strong. Ooh, buddy, okay. Well, with that in mind, let's just go ahead and purge a Train Steward. And chill. I no longer need the steel shop next floor. I'm just going to go to the Merchant of Trinkets on the next one, I think is actually correct. 90 into Fell. It's fine. We move on. The only question about this run now is, can I open up Soulguard fast enough? We have a lot of cantrip-style spells in the Dark Deals, the Fortifies, and the Offering Tokens with good survivability. I don't think I need to take this Spell Chain, is where I'm at. This Spell Chain does speed up Soulguard, is the thing. You just do something stupid here, is what you do. You do like Dark Deal with Spell Chain here. Put it on the non-holdover one. It's tough. I don't think you ever want to put it in the holdover one. It's a lot of spell casts, but it's so much self-damage. It offsets a complete round of Steelworker Infusion, right? Yeah, I don't think it's that, friends. Do not think it's that. We could still take space, by the way, or I could just take draw and then it's fine. Spell Chain Fortify. I'm genuinely considering the Spell Chain just because of Soulguard needing 15 incants. Spell Chain into a 0-coster here is value. I think I am going to Spell Chain Fortify here. I know this looks weird, and I think this is better. It's definitely not Dark Deal, in my opinion. I would take a double stack in a Dark Deal, actually, but otherwise I think it's just chilling as just a holdover. I don't need anything else in it. I'm going to Spell Chain Fortify. This helps because as soon as you draw it, you accelerate. This might be a run example of more shards is stronger. We'll move on from here. Yeah. It might be a case of, if I see more Spell Chains, I should grab them because I think they are valuable enough. That's a really good turn one, huh? Let's see, 1 Ember, 2 Ember, 3 Ember. So we save Inferno here. I mean, we're going to lose it anyway, actually. So it doesn't really matter all that much. You do Fledgling Imp. I think we have to draw out Inferno. We ping Fledgling Imp, and then we incant up here, and it's okay. Yeah. I mean, that is still a very good turn. Save Ancient Synergy. You do Fledgling Imp here. We shoot Fledgling Imp, and then we torch. Foregone power, foregone power. It's fine. We're weighing our incants as the real question here. That's really what's going on in this particular run, is how good do we incant? The answer is good enough, probably. I should kill my imp whenever I can. Yeah. Right. He does not take a hit here. We have a flash freeze, so we're okay. We do Fledgling Imp. We flash freeze it. I take the Dark Deal, and I take my Fortifies. We easily kill this man. Yeah. Not really doing 600 to fell here. All right, we're doing a lot of damage. We have a lot of rage. We've, I think, solved the run. You know, the interesting thing as well is, in the worst of cases, I could always Dark Deal my imp. But I don't have to, which is nice, it turns out. We're doing a lot of damage. If she comes top again, I'm pretty confident we kill her. I am reasonably confident we kill her. This is a Fledgling Imp. Flash freeze it. We Dark Deal in the back, and then I Inferno middle angle. Sure. I will leave that foregone power in. We'll just keep taking this. She comes top. Ooh, honey. Honey, that's a bad call. Let's see. It's a Fledgling Imp. Dark Deal. Ping Fledgling Imp. We do not kill her, narrowly. I mean, at this point, we do 400 AoE damage. I just press end turn, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. We press end turn. We're done. She has enough life that she is dead in one round. Yeah, it's cool. Here, I'll even Inferno her. Hold up. Foregone power. We've done it! Oh, I got her on mid-floor with Frostbite. Look at that. Genius. Alright, we're good. Is Transcend Imp a good card? Yes and no. It's a good card, but I have enough rage scaling. And I would rather incant better, so I actually think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. I'm going to click on Spike of the Stygian here, actually. And now the moment of truth. Ember or draw? I think if I take draw, I'm going to struggle to play all my cards. It's true. Ember is a little more secure. It's tough. I'm going to take draw. I think it's okay. I thought about it, but like I have so many cantrips I don't mind. I go to the trinket shop here. Maybe I find a Queen's Tail or something. Or Resonant Shard also is a good card. Let's see what this Caverns has. Awoken consumable, Hellhorned consumable. It's going to be the best one. Rage Serum is the best card if I'm going to take anything here. Yeah, sure. These help with my incants. I have the draw power for them right now. I'll take any spell chains they give me. Plus 30. No, I don't think I'm grabbing that. We upgrade Soul Guard and think. Okay. 15 stacks. Do I reasonably think I can keep Coldkelia alive for long enough here? Cold Channel, it doesn't do it. I don't care about the Revenge trigger. If I pick Cold Channel, it's only because I want 10 stacks of Shard. I think I can reasonably, with 7 draw, get Titan Channel out in 2 turns. So we're going to take it. Trinket Shop, I'm just buying Resonant Shard because it makes me strong. And if I reroll, I can't afford anything, so we sit on our cash. And I could take a Purge Stone into a Foregone Power here if I wanted to. Clean this up a little further. I don't think so, is the trick. And what? I just go to a Hell Vent next floor, I suppose? Okay. Yeah, we move on. 105 here. It's okay. Resonant Shard's a big pickup. That helps a lot. Spikes is scary. That's potentially... This is Winged Horde? No, it's Shade Wing. So potentially this is a 3 enemy combat. That's 6 enemies hit with Cold Kalia, which is 6 by 5, 30 self-damage taken. I think Spikes is wrong. Man, that's tough. I need this cash. Ah. I don't know how I feel about that. I think we actually kill Cold Kalia with Spike's pickup here. And we lose. That's tough. I think we can potentially win without this money, so I'm okay with this. Also, you know, I could have banked on Cleansing Water a little more, but it's okay. You'll forgive me for playing it safe, I suppose. We're gonna ping the back just in case. Okay, what do we get? Inferno on middle is Humongo. Alright, we're okay with this now. Good. We get the Dark Deal. Love to see it. We just keep drawing and incanting. Yeah, Spike's removal on that Steel Wings neuters him, which I like. If I ping him, he dies. But I'm going to ping middle here. And I'm going to Frostbite middle, and then we'll keep incanting. Okay, this is a good turn. We clear on top floor. Awesome. I'm going to save Ancient Synergy here, and we're just going to go ham on the incants, I believe. 168. This middle floor is the last floor that could possibly concern me, but I'm just going to incant. I'm going to save the Ancient Synergy for a potentially scary turn coming up. Now, I know what you're thinking. How is it usable? You can't even get through the Steel Wings. But think about it. If we could kill this man with some combination of, I don't know, Crystallis and that, I don't know. Look, I don't know. Don't ask the hard questions, okay? Let's see. Can I don't think I can actually hatch Soul Guard, get the rage on him, and then also ping here, right? You would have to fortify to 13. Yeah, you can't do it. I'd have to fortify, which is then puts me on 2 Ember, 14, and then I have to gamble on Foregone Power and hope it doesn't hit my imp or something. I'm not taking that risk. DLDR, I'm not taking that risk. We do get him out here, but that is, I'm okay with that. This outcome, it's fine. It's fine. We're okay. We just push back Ancient Synergy a bit. Imp. Ooh, it dies. Excellent. It dies because of the Extinguish trigger. Great news. Cool. I like that. Extinguish trigger paying off. Let's see. We just keep kicking Ancient Synergy until such point that I feel like I actually genuinely need it. We play the Dark Deal every turn. I will take an Inferno middle because why not? I do not need a torch, so I guess I take armor into the unit that values from it. Sweet. I think we're good. Kill my imp, put some frostbite into the boss. Sure, we are cruising. Cool, and then I'm going to use the Dark Deal to kill my imp here. And then you just send it on mid-floor a bit. Yep. Cool. Don't even click it. We're fine. Cool. Tons of damage. Tons of damage. For the record, by the way, Soul Guard getting advantage on melee weakness after Cold Kalia hits is something to behold. Unnamed Tome or Preserve? Ooh, Preserve is interesting. In dire circumstances, I save cards. Unnamed Tome is just so good, though. We're clicking that. And I do value random crap. Random cards. Tiresome Climb is a good card. It's a spell. I'm clicking it. Yeah. All right, and then we go to the magic shop because I value my -1s, take my dupe. I don't need the steel shop. I get some pyre health. Cool. I don't have a lot in the way of money. I'm going to value my -1s a little better. I think the ancient synergy going to 1 cost is valuable. Permafrost, no. A +10, no. I'm going to take that 1. If they show me a holdover, it goes into what? Honestly, the spell chain fortify. Actually, let's re-roll this shop in case there is the nuts in here. This shop being the artifact shop. There is not the nuts. The duplicate here is Inferno. I actually think it's Ancient Synergy once I put a -1 in it. True. I may as well take this 10. This 10 damage, I suppose. Put it into a... what? Flash freeze? Sure. Although I guess I could buy a removal instead. Take out a foregone power here. Yeah, sure. We'll re-roll. And then holdover. Alright, I mean, holdover going into fortify is pretty good here. And then we spend the last bit of our cash to get ancient synergy to 1. I know I've burned out my heaven's gold, but we're fine. I then duplicate ancient synergy here. And I'm pretty confident we're winning. Ancient Synergy versus Inferno. Reasoning. Inferno is played off floor. Ancient Synergy is played on floor. And I think incants matter. Inferno is obviously very strong, but remember we have a quick sweep multi-strike unit with Sunderstone. I think we're going to be okay. So we do the duplicate Ancient Synergy here. 105 out of 100. I don't need to go harder. So we're chilling. And... yeah, we move on to Chaste. Cool. Chaste could present some problems thanks to just Chaste existing, but I reasonably think that we'll be able to get through it. We're going to be able to stack enough rage to beat Chaste, so we move on. Yeah. I think this works just fine. And I know I haven't really talked about Chaste at all, even though we're on a rage line. And the answer is simply, we generate enough of it that I'm not concerned about it. So... really good turn 1, by the way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think I do not play Offering Token, probably. Maybe. What do I value this? Inferno or... nah, we just take... I don't value Inferno. I just discarded my Imp, though. I do a little bit value that. Right, because the Imp goes on top because I killed it. So, it's a little bit of a shame, but I think we're going to be okay. Yes, so I will Inferno most likely bottom here. I'm going to play Dark Deal. I'm going to play Fortify, Crystalline Seeds. That's a pretty decent turn. We're at 34 by 2. I'm going to Inferno middle for now. I will then take Torch. I mean, torching the bottom does nothing. He has 20 regen, so we'll just take the incants then. Which are fine. Okay. We just keep playing Dark Deals here. Discard bad things. I need to turn our lad online. I think it matters a lot. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and our lad is now online. He now punches, which is good. I am going to take this Darkwing's hit, which is unfortunate. But we're actually super chilling, right? Because of... hold up. Unnamed Tome. I don't lose my next turn. Good. And I think I actually drop Fortify for the moment. Because I need to get around to my Imp again. And I don't need this armor that badly. Right? True. I'm going to drop it. I'll pick it back up. It's okay. Cool. Let's see. Tiresome Climb is probably a pretty good spell to play here. It's just what we have. Dark Deal cleans up the floor actually in a big way, which means Ancient Synergy deals with the frontline dude now. Cool. I'm going to Ancient Synergy the Pyro Wings because I might struggle to kill it with Quick next turn. And then we just Foregone Power something. It doesn't matter. Cool. Alright, so Chase is cutting us, but again, we have Soul Guard, so I'm not really that concerned about it. And the Dark Deals are helping. Genuinely. So, yeah. Ooh, we Inferno that bottom floor. And we work on it a little bit. It did actually get hit by the Cleansing Water, unbelievably. That's our last cut. Okay. That is our last cut. So now we just kind of prioritize everything else. Don't do stupid things with the offering tokens. That meaning don't play something stupid like offering token and pull back your fledgling imp and then lose it. So like here you do your offering token first to get rid of the dead weight. We're going to fledgling imp, flash freeze it. We dark deal, we play a bunch of armor onto our lad. I don't even play the Ancient Synergy because at this point we're just thinking about Relentless, and it's not even that hard of a Relentless. We Inferno middle, clean that up a little bit. Play Fortify, and sure, why not? We're gonna win. I'm not worried about this. We do enough damage for this man, right? It's, yeah, you have your Fledgling Imp, which I play in middle this time. Ooh boy. We do take our Dark Deals, for sure. I do take my Ancient Synergy here. Play some armor out. We're good. 135 coming in, but he had all of that in armor. I think he takes like 7. Yeah, 7 HP to his actual HP bar. Thank you, Titan Channel. Very cool. I dropped my Imp early in that combat, and I don't actually think it was wrong, because the Dark Deals kept me afloat on the turns, and all that rage would have been cut anyway. I don't know. I think you could have argued it either way. This is a fine turn one, I suppose. I'm going to save the big torch, I believe. We are playing top floor still. That is for sure happening. We should be okay as long as I can get her over 7 damage. 7 damage being 70 is what I meant to say. I will take this Dark Deal. It's important. Incant up here, I think, is correct. Just need to turn my man online. Once he's online, I feel a lot better about this run. Dead weight down. We will play the Fledgling Imp and just let it get killed. I'm going to Tiresome Climb the boss for sure. Dark Deal good. What did I put on top? I think it was a dead weight. Yeah, I had this moment of, wait, what did I just do? Right. We just work on this. Unfortunately, I did make my imp survive by doing it that way. Is that wrong? Maybe. Oh, he dies to the extinguish. I'm very smart. I don't know what you were talking about. Do not know what you were so concerned about. We Inferno the Harvest Wave every time. Oh, buddy. I'm going to Offering Token. Doesn't matter what I play. I'm going to save the spike here, I think. I should incant up here, really. These are the turns where this matters, so we do this. It's fine. We just play a 0-cost spike. 0-cost Foregone Power. Cool. All of my fortifies, once I draw them, will go into my dude on the bottom floor. Or my back unit, I mean. Let's see. Fledgling Imp shows up. We'll take the Rage Serum first to turn Soul Guard online, then play the Fledgling Imp. I'm going to silence chains here of all creatures, for sure. Dark Deal here is fine. Okay. We're doing 1,000 damage. I'm reasonably confident we're winning the video game. The real question is just a matter of, I have 25 life on my lady in the back because I drew my fortifies late. But we're fine, actually, because now I just tiresome climb the boss. And it's super chill. You do Fledgling Imp here, and we actually Dark Deal Fledgling Imp here. And then we do Fortify, Fortify, and we're good. Cool. We're very strong. Is what we need to take away from what we're doing on this run. We are very powerful. Again, I have to Dark Deal my Imp, unfortunately. But, you know, it's okay. We just Inferno the Harvest Wave again. And I think we are cruising. We're doing 1,000 here, but this is also 1,000 because Soulguard is just punching the boss with melee weakness here. So I'm reasonably... yeah, we win. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I don't know why anyone was concerned. Never didn't have it. In fact, we actually super have it. Yeah, alright, get out of here, Divinity. Alright, good job. Cool. So, 9 damage on ring 1. Sorry, that's my alarm telling me to wake up. You definitely got an earful of that. My bad. I should have turned that off. I even have my phone muted, but you know, the mute of course doesn't work. Anyway, the 9 damage I took at the beginning of this run, it didn't matter. Should I have taken it? No. It's a mistake. It's a formative mistake. It could have put me on the back burner the entire run, but that is an I'm awake too early in the morning kind of mistake. And you'll just have to forgive me. We still win, right? It's still a video game victory. Let's go to the run summary. Yeah, it's still a win. This Cold Kalia, it claps. She has everything. The Sunderstone was an unnecessary high roll to really round this out. I think backing our entire run's survivability on Cold Kalia Steelworker infusion with the Railhammer is huge. If I had, imagine an alternative world, right, where I didn't have Railhammer. Steelworker might not have been enough. I might have considered a space take here and then play mid floor and have Soul Guard rather. I almost called him Soul Channel. Soul Guard with Titan Channel tank, and then I would have put a plus 25 in the Imp and face tanked with the Imp on most turns up until we got to the point where we're strong enough. It would have still won, but it would have been less powerful. Is the important takeaway. So, most of our relics were pretty bad, right? It was what? Cheater's Hand didn't really matter all that much. Cleansing Water didn't matter all that much. It didn't screw over Crystal Cloak, so I'm very sad. I'll never forgive Cleansing Water's coin flip. Resonant Shard was good, but it's fine. Really, this run is all about Dark Deal. We just took the Dark Deal and duped it once, got a holdover on it once, and that was a very secure offensive line for incanting Soulguard, but also offensive scaling on Cold Kalia before we saw the Endless Imp. So I think you could also argue, and I mentioned this before, that dropping the Imp on Chase is probably wrong, but I didn't see the problem there. I looked at it and I thought for a moment, I said, should I remark about this being a mistake? And I said to myself, no, I don't think it's wrong. I just redraw around faster. It's fine. I'm more interested in bringing out Soul Guard at that point. So, I think our chase would have been stronger if I'd kept the Imp in hindsight. I mean, the Imp is obviously insane tier. I mean, it's 10 rage a turn for everyone. So sure, but I don't know. Whatever. It didn't matter. We didn't leak anything on Chase or Divinity anyway, so it's all fine. And yeah, that's enough. I don't really have much else to say about this run. I think it was straightforward. We saw the line, and just another case of, hey, don't underestimate the Stygian sweepers because their base cards suck. If you have the offensive scaling and the defensive scaling, they say sweep, so they win. So yeah, that's all I really have to tell you. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Well, then that brings us up to 76 on the series. Always good to have it. And yeah, that's all I've got for you. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And yeah, stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.